Hey, what up you guys? I'm back with another video. And this time I'm back with the hermit crab build. My son asked for some hermit crabs after a beach trip, and I couldn't say no. So here's a video of me putting it together. And so I actually went to Petco and bought this repti habitat from ZooMed, and it came with all this hermit crab stuff. So as you can see, I'm opening it up. I believe that was the salt water drops to make the water salty, and then they also have a freshwater one. That right there is a coconut fiber brick that you just add water to. That's the feed. Those are some calcium blocks. You know, with hermit crabs, they say that you have to give them a variety of food. So that I have those pellets. It came with the pellets, and it has those blocks. And there's a sand. I believe the other part too, you can see there was the freshwater drops to remove any type of chlorine in the water. And so I'm starting off, because this is my first hermit crab build, so I put the sand first, thinking that a good sand layer, because I was gonna do half on the right side, or from the video the left side, cocoa fiber on the left, and then beach sand on the right, because hermit crabs, they need to have both substrates, and they also do burrow when they're molting. So this is me just kind of setting up the ground level of the build. I also added these plants and moss to the build to give it some aesthetic, and also these plants help retain humidity in the tank. So everything in the video, like the plants, the isopods, springtails, was all all available and purchased at Petco. So shout outs to them. So now I'm starting with the scape. I'm adding the driftwood that I bought from Petco. I'm just getting more of the tropical plants and moss to add, just for aesthetic, and to provide, also it provides food for like the isopods later on when I add them. Here I added a spiderwood. I thought it looked cool. You'll see later I ended up not using it or taking it out because it looked just way too crowded in there for just this small 10-gallon tank. So I'm just adding more moss and things that I think look nice. So after getting a shot on my other phone, I start adding the water trays and the feeding dish. To be honest, by the time I finish this video, weeks if not months have passed, and so the tank has gone through a couple transitions already. A lot of stuff that is used in this video has already been swapped out for other things you'll probably see later. So that'll explain why, like, if I show you more footage on this video of the tank, things look different. That's just how I roll, baby. So after adding the food and water, I mist down the tank to keep everything moist. I wipe down the sides, to make sure none of the water drops dry on, and I just want everything to look kind of clean and clear while I'm creeping on the hermit crabs. And voila, There it is, my first version of the hermit crab build. Now I'm adding some springtails to make my build bioactive. So if you don't know what springtails are, they're tiny arthropods, and they feed off of mold and fungus, so they help prevent buildup like that, especially if you're having a lot of water or moisture in your substrate. You know, they help prevent mold growth. And here I have some dairy cow isopods, and they're there to also clean up the tank. You know, they're your tank's cleanup crew, eat decaying organic matter and so forth. Goes the hermit crab. Let's watch and see what he does. I guess he's still shy. There you go, little guy. I see you there. So this is actually that larger hermit crab with the black and white swirl. I had a larger white shell in there, and they ended up switching into it. So thought that was pretty cool. I think hermit crabs are a pretty cool starter pet tank to try out, especially if you're getting into the hobby. If you are expecting something that, you know, is active throughout the day, hermit crabs are not the pet for you. And I guess it is in the name hermit. So they are nocturnal, so they're more active at nighttime. So what I've done, I have the LED on for about 12 hours, and then I switch it to either a dark red or a dark blue light, just so I could observe them at night. And at night is when they're most active. So this is a time lapse of what the tank is looking like now. You can see I added another piece of wood and a climbing structure, and then it's not visible in this frame, but I did add a layer of aqua balls or aqua soil balls just for a drainage layer, and then soil by soil, cocoa fiber, moss mix, and then hermit crab sand on the other side. So this night you can see they're a lot more active. I did switch the light to a blue hue. I misted it once, and you can see how active they are during the nighttime. And you know, this was taken between the hours of, I want to say, 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. It's kind of cool. The next night I decided to flip the tank 180 so I could see behind the hide, and then just do a time lapse of what they are at, you know, at nighttime when they're most active. And this is what I caught. That'll do it for my video. If you like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe. Content should be coming out. You know, I still have to do an update on the jumping spiders, which is that has gone pretty crazy. So keep an eye out for more stuff. Thank you.